It will be very practical if we know how to convert from one form of a number to another. For example, this person says, I have to finish this project in half an hour. Alright? But he could also say, I have to finish this project in 0.5 of an hour. Or he could even say, I have to finish this project in 30 minutes. Do they all mean the same or different? Different numbers, but they all mean the same. Negative and zero exponents with a base of 10 and relating fractions and decimals. Same thing with exponents. We've been studying exponents. 10 to the 5th, we know that's what? 1 followed by 5 zeros, right? Let's fill out this chart first. If I want to make that a fraction, since it is a whole number, just put a denominator of 1. We're good with that. 10 to the 4th is 4 zeros, 10,000. So that becomes 10,000 over 1. 10 to the 3rd is 1,000, 1,000 over 1. 10 to the 2nd is 100, 100 over 1. 10 to the 1st is 10, so 10 over 1. See, the diminishing number of zeros. Now you can see that the exponents, the decimals, and fractions, they look different, but they are the same value. Therefore, if you follow this pattern, that 0 will disappear. 10 to the 0, we know that anything raised to the 0 power is 1. So how do I write it as a fraction? I write it as 1 over 10 to the 0, which is also equal to 1 over 1, or simply 1. How do I write a negative exponent? I write it, remember this, 1 over 10 to the first power. What is 10 to the first power? 10. 1 divided by 10. Get your calculator. 1 divided by 10, you'll get 0.1 or 1/10. How do I write 1/10? There you go, 1/10. Look at the 1 and look at the 1 here. It's moving to the right. So 10 to the negative 2 means 0.01. That is what? 1 over 10 to the second power. That negative, remember, it goes to the denominator here. And what is 10 to the second? 1 over 100ths. Because the place value here is hundredths. Next, this is what? 1 over 10 to the 3rd, we know that. Make that's 1 over 1,000, correct? And how do you read this? Thousands. 2 zeros followed by 1. Negative 3, 2 zeros followed by 1. For negative 4, that will be point followed by how many zeros? Then 1. Will I put 4? No. Look at this. So therefore, 0.000, 3 zeros followed by 1. See the development of the numbers? So how do I write that? 1 over 10 to the 4th. That is 1 over 10,000s. Are we sure that's a 10,000s place? Yes, we are. Try the next one on your own. Pause. Okay, ready? Here are the answers. There are 7 zeros here. Put that over 10 to the 8th. Write it as a fraction. 1 over 100 million. This number looks big, but that is tiny. Okay, it's only a part of a whole number. So this, how many zeros? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What exponent will I use? 10 to the negative 11. Remember, this is more than that one. So how do I write this? 1 over 10 to the 11, or 1 over million, billion, 100 billion. How do I write this over here? This one's easier. 10 to the 9. So that's going to be 10 to the negative 9. And how many zeros followed by 1? Not 9, but 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're good. 10 to the negative 15. That's 14 zeros followed by 1. And then fraction, that's easy. Make this a positive under. Write it as 1 over, how do I read that? Millions, billions, trillions, quadrillion. 1 over 1 quadrillion. Next, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 10 to the what? Negative 7. Then write it as a fraction. 1 over 10 million. Now your turn. I'll give you a few minutes. Okay, ready, here we go. I want to make 10 to the negative tons of water to be in fraction. Negative exponent. That's easy to make it a fraction. 1 over 10 to the 5th. What is 10 to the 5th? 100,000. So 1 out of 100,000. 1 over 1 billion. How do I write that? So a 1 billion is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, followed by 1. The next one, Jane multiplied her money by 0.000001. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know that's a power of 10. How do you write this decimal in exponent form? Let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Therefore, 10 to the negative 6. Okay? So don't be confused now. An exponent with a negative could be written as a fraction and as a decimal. More practice, care of your teacher.